What is up, guys? It is Subzeroburn, and we are here with Pokemon. Why? Because I think this is one of the coolest sets ever. I never, I knew that other places were starting to make other Legos, but I did not know they were making Pokemon. And maybe I'm a little bit out of it, but you know what? I saw this and I went, yes, I have got to, because I thought this was one of the coolest, man. And it may sound stupid to you guys, but I absolutely love Pokemon. I have been, I've collected Pokemon cards back when I was younger, and I absolutely always thought it would be so cool if they ever did Pokemon, especially Legos. And when I saw these, I was like, so let's do this, because I want to build these. Because this looks absolutely awesome. And as you see, we have got our instructions, which is awesome. And we'll get our little holder out here. I wasn't sure how big the instruction book would be, so I went ahead and actually, I've got that one. And you know what? This one actually is going to be way more appropriate because it's Pokemon. I love Pikachu. Pikachu's so cool. That might be overplayed by a lot, but I really enjoy Pikachu. Alright, so let's set this up and see how well our booklet sits here. I figured I'd get two because the last time I tried this, it was kind of flimsy, so I went ahead and grabbed my second one. That actually isn't too bad. That actually isn't too bad. So we need bag number one. So bag number one contains, which I'm just going to put these in front of me because, well, maybe not. Nah, that kind of fits. I hope we don't lose anything. Ooh, cool. It looks like we got our little lamb pieces here. And it looks like we got our little other, like, fuzzy pieces that make our little people go Squirtle. Squirtle. I love Pokemon. Pokemon are so fun. Alright, so let's get these opened up, since we're starting on page 1 anyways. I guess I'm gonna have to. I don't have scissors on me, okay? Plus, on top of that, once I get sat down and comfortable, it's really, I don't know, it's just harder for me to get up and move around in order to go do stuff, and I don't feel like going and getting a pair of scissors, so, although I may have to. Holy crap, this bag is impossible to get into. Nothing else in there? Nothing. Good. There we go. Bag one. So, let's see here. First, we get to start with Squirtle's head. Oh, wait. That's not even Squirtle. That's Bulbasaur. Wrong person. Let's see here. That's not his. That's not his. I gotta find his face. Where'd his face go? Don't tell me we got the one bag that doesn't have his face. That would make me very, very sad. Okay, look, I'm really not kidding here. I'm gonna move this off to the side. You tell me where that boy's face is amongst all this. 'Cause I have found it. Alright, so let's get this back down here. Now that I've got these dumped out over here, put those there. Put those there. Move this up so you guys can see this. We're good. Alright, so Bulbasaur's head is bulbous. It is very, very large. I think this is the correct piece. That is one of. So we gotta put that one there, and then we put the other one. Wait, is that going down or up? Is that going to the top of his head or the top? Okay. Figure it out eventually. Check it out! Look at his cute little ears! Oh, I love this. Alright, so now we got this piece that we need upside down. And we need to find 1 and 2. That way we got these two little weird odd pieces. So that's going to go... Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Oh, these actually have markings on the outside of them. That's cool. I didn't notice that before. So, on that side, see how it's got that little marking on it? But it doesn't have it on the other side. So there actually are specific ways these have to go on there. I did not know that. That is neat. Ding! Page 2. Let's check this out. Shall we? We shall. You know why? Because I would like to say hello. Aw, they left before I could say hi. It'll be alright. Let's do this. Let's make this full screen. There we go. Now I can see y'all a little bit better. That makes it a lot easier. Alright, so now that we got Bulbasaur's body started, we need to find this. Ooh. As long as I don't lose it. This. And then we need this one right here. This little odd job. So we got to put that together, put this together, put that on there. All so we can just take this and add it to this. Go like this. Well, maybe. There we go. Aw. Next, we got to put his back on. We gotta put his back into it. Don't you know that's just how you do it? I have no idea what song that's from. Alright, so we got that part. Ah, we get to put his head on already. That's actually pretty cool. So we're going to take that. We're going to put those two together. Dude, if we had that body extended a little bit, we could turn him into... we could turn him into a spider. That'd be weird. That'd be weird. Alright, so there's that part. Wait, what? Okay, there's that. Why are we doing this with this? Okay, there's that part. Oh! That's his little itty bitty backpack. Alright, so we got that. We'll add a single one there. And then as soon as I find it is, gotta add the single one there. So that looks like that. And then in the middle, we've got this one going on here. And we got this one going on top. So that ends up looking like that. That works out really good. I like this. I like this camera setup. I've been trying to figure this out because the camera that you're actually watching me on is a little bit of a pain in the butt because it doesn't autofocus. Alright, so now we've got 4 of these. So we're going to take those 4 and we're going to put them around the edges because that's just what Squirtle looks like. Oh my gosh, I keep calling him Squirtle. I'm going to get blasted by Blastoise. How dare you? How dare you make fun of my race? Alright, so there's that part. That should look like that. And then that... Really? Come on, Pikachu, you're supposed to be helping me out here. Then that piece just goes onto his back. Wait, onto his back? What? Wait, so I totally put his head on upside down? Oh my gosh, I did. Oh man. Alright, let's turn this upside down. Put this on to here. Yep, right here. That way that goes on like that. And then we almost have Squirtle. Leave him off to the side because we gotta get his feet put together. First one is going to be these two. And one of his little bitty feet. Like that. And then we got to do one more. Where's that foot? There's that foot. Put his other foot on there. There we go. Put, yeah, those are his back paws. There's one. Put that one there. That makes two. I wonder if he. Aw, we can't make him stand up. Well, I wonder if he would. Not really. Aw, come on, dude. I know you can stand up. He stood up. Love it. Alrighty. And from there, we get to add his front paws, which is going to be these two. Oh, come on. There's one. Let's just go ahead and put that on there that way. There we go. And there's his other paw, but yeah, there it is. Aw, come on. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we got Squirtle. Squirtle. We got Squirtle. Now we gotta grab that. And on here, we are going to put this one right here. I know this is probably really, really hard for you guys to see, but it is really, it's just really hard to see. Alright, so then we got this one, which is going to go right there. It's going to go right there on there. We got this one, which is going to go right beside it. That. Then we've got another one of the darker ones. And we have leaves. There we go. Not really much of a palm tree, is it? But still, as long as it works, it really doesn't matter. Oh, cool. So we get to add to this. So we're going to add this onto there, kind of like that. And then we're going to add another one, kind of off to the side. So that'll kind of look like that. Kind of odd. Ah, come on, stay there. There we go. Then we get this little bean looking thing. And there it is. Put this onto there. So it looks like that. Then we put this one right up here. That. Then we just take the last two here. Put them kind of off to the side. Like that. Then we get to put Squirtle. Okay, that's going to be a little bit harder. Because we got to line his feet up. there's 1 foot. There's 1 foot. I'm not gonna put his other feet down, because then if you put his other 2 feet down, then you can't really like bend him. And Squirtle's known for like jumping up and down, kind of. So I think it's better to put him like this, because then he can stand up and I don't know, walk around, maybe try. There is Squirtle. Alright. Next, I'm assuming, is going to be... Oh my gosh. Bulbasaur. You want to talk about some... Yeah. Forgive me, Squirtle. Forgive me. Alright, now, let's see here. First, we need... your head. Wink, wink. Then we got this one. As long as I don't drop it on the floor, we'll be fine. So we'll take that one, add that to the back of his head. There, we gotta add... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. We gotta add this one. That doesn't make any sense. Ah, there we go. That's what we need. There we go. There we go. Squirtle's got a big head. I never realized how big Squirtle's head was. They actually made these pretty accurate. And if that's true, Squirtle's got a big head. Alright, let's throw that on there. Go to the next page. Ding! And from there, we gotta put on... There's one of his legs. I think, if I can get it to cooperate. There's a leg. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, that's so cool. Then we got his shell. Oh, where'd it go? There we go. Yeah, that's right. Come on. Go on there. Come on. I know you can go together. There we go. Ha ha ha. And from here we have... Really, really messed up. What? Okay, so that's his hand? I guess so. There's his other hand. I never imagined Squirtle's hands being like this. That's weird. And we got Mr. Bobblehead here. Is that really all there is for Squirtle? Apparently so. Huh. Thought there was more to Squirtle. Oh. 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 I knew there was. There's that. And then we've got his shell on his back. There. That looks a little more like Squirtle, the turtle. Then what do we got? Okay. Oh, okay. These two go together. Okay. These two go together. That way that... Ah! That way that can go into there. And then that... You can turn his tail. You look complete. Good job. So there's Squirtle. If I can get him to stand. Alright, now we get this piece. So let's take, oh, oops, this one. This one goes all the way back to where? Here? I think. These two right here. Looks like this one's only one up. Yeah. So we got these ones. So it goes up here. So I'm trying to be careful so I don't drop the pieces. That would be horrible. I would really feel so stupid at that point. Haha. What? That's cool. So that's just solid piece. Those are just solid pieces. That's neat. I never imagined that one. So that one goes on there. Then we get to put our palm tree on there. What actually looks like a palm tree. Then we get to put Squirtle right in the middle of his nice little home. Yeah, boy. There we go. Squirtle and Bulbasaur so far. Oh, we forgot one of the most important parts on him. Okay, on Squirtle's tail, that's the little Polyworld thing on his tail. You can't forget to put that on his tail. There. Now you look complete. And happy. So there's that one. So, when it comes to putting these together, you got two of these. This one goes right here on the end. It goes right there on the end. And this one actually goes back here. Right in between. Went right there. So it holds those two together. So here's part of our little happy-go-lucky island of misfits. No, we're not saving him for last. I like Pikachu. I don't care what anyone else thinks. Blam. Alright, so we do have one left over. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I only saw two that were supposed to go on there. So there's this pot. Oh. There's a perforated edge. All that whining for nothing. Yeah. Alright. I'm pretty sure Pikachu's probably going to go on the ground because, well, Charmander's fire. So let's see here. these over here. And let's start looking for Pikachu's face. Hey, found it! You cute little bugger, you! Anyways. Don't judge me. Alright, so let's get this piece put on there. Got that. Now we gotta find his ears. One. Two. If it goes on there. Here we go. Now we gotta find yellow. Can't mismatch the colors on Pikachu. We'd get sued. Pika Pika. Let's see. This piece, I believe, is what we're looking for. It's not that one, it's this one. And I don't know which, because one's a way lighter yellow. I think the lighter yellow goes for his stomach. I don't know. But I'm assuming it might be this one. Because it shows, or at least looks like, it's the darker of the yellows. But I'm not positive. Alright, we gotta find these stubby little paws. So once we put that on, his feet has to go that way. Back here. There we go. Now for his back. Here's that part. Alright, there's one. Oh! Bye-bye to the hand. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. There's the other one. There. Now we can put his head on. Pika Pika. He fell. Maybe he won't fall this time. There we go. Honestly expected there to be more to Pikachu. I honestly expected there to be a little bit more. But that is just fine because Pikachu rocks. Alright, so we gotta take that and that so we can put his tail on his butt. There we go. That looks a little bit more right. Except for they're missing the black on there. But I'm sure that probably would have been pretty hard to do. And I only say that because some of the Legos, like painting, to get it exactly precise is pretty difficult. I know machines do the job and they can be very, very precise, but not everything works out. Alright, so now we've got that. Alright, so we're going to turn this sideways. This one goes here. Gray ones goes right beside it. Put that there. Then we get another one of these. We turn it that way, put it right at the end. I don't know if that's supposed to be dark or not. So we're going to put it there anyways. I don't know. Now it goes there. We got another one of these. Go this side here. It does kind of look like rocks and hills and... Ding! Alright. Let's get that one. Kill. Other one. Let's go right here. And another piece of grass. It goes right here. Oh, there it is. One more that goes this way. Alright, so there's that so far. We got two more. One's gonna go this way. And then we got this one. Goes this way. There we go. That's not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Cool. Nice. Then we got a lightning bolt. That is really cool. Ah, there it is. Then there's this part right here. Because that's going to go short side into the bottom of the lightning bolt. So that goes like that. And that is going to go, put that there. And that's going to go inside there, like that. And then we get to put Pikachu here. And he's going to go right between these two right here. And if we put everything together right, check it out. He's one happy little Pikachu. Now it's going to go right in there, I'm sure. Love it. Now for Charmander. Alright, so first is his cute little face. Fine. That. We're going to put that on, go. There we go. Doesn't seem right. Maybe it's because his head's odd shaped. I don't know. Alright, then we gotta find. Here's the other one. Dot. Then we gotta find the back of his head. There we are. I don't remember what Charmander says. I'm sure it's Charmander. Or Char. Because I think I've heard him use the phrase Char. That's where the light colored one comes in. I remember Charmander having yellow belly. Alright, so there's those two put together. Then we gotta get your step little legs. Those have to point away again. There's one. There's two. Then we gotta put your backside on. That way we can give you your tail. So there's that. Then we get to put your arms. Well, hands, I guess. You don't really have arms. There's number 2. Now let's get your head. For the most part, If he just stayed this way, I'd probably call him Tony the Tiger. No? Nothing. Okay. And he stood all on his own. Good job. Okay. So we got this little itty bitty one. Another macaroni noodle. Then we got the tip of his tail. The fire. That looks right. That looks right. Good job, dude. We have made your home relocation successful. Alright, so now we got this. And it looks like this is going to go here. This one's going to go here. This one's going to go right behind here. And another smaller one beside it. So it looks like that. This is almost like trying to build a Minecraft. Like trying to build Minecraft, doing the like lava pits and stuff. So there's the third one for that. We got 3 ways. Back behind that. 2, 1 behind that. Better? And then we've got, oh, that's the light one. That one's gonna go, it looks like that one goes right here. Yeah, because 1, 1. Yeah. Alright, then we've got this one going on top here. Then we've got this one going on top here. Charmander's really got kind of a throne going on here. Then we've got the 2, 1 going behind that. If I don't break this stuff first. Like that. And we've got this one going right up top like that. That is cool so far. Boy. And this just sits on top here. Like that. Yeah, that's amazing. Charmander's just got his own little groove thing going on there. His own little palisade of stuff. And then of course it's just putting it all together, which we can pretty much put these however we want. I mean, like at this point, if I wanted to take and put Pikachu right here and put Charmander right here, the way that they made these is they actually all fit together pretty well. So I could take and put ahem. Put put that right there in the middle. And then maybe put this right here. It's not going. It's not going according to plan, Captain. Get out. Abort. Abort immediately. And we can put this one down over here. And we can even throw this right here. There we go. Now we got our nice little Pokemon Center going on. I like that. That actually turned out pretty good. Well, if y'all liked it, definitely don't forget to subscribe. And for now, peace out. And I will see you guys in the next video.